to talk about leads off of second base. When we're talking about leads off of second base, there's two different ways that we can handle our lead off of second base. So we're going to go through both of those today, and you can decide, or with the help of your coach, you can decide which way you want to lead off of second base. So first off, we are always, again, taking the signs off of the bag while we're standing on the bag from our third base coach. If we're taking the signs off of the bag here, we could have an infielder sneak in while we're looking at the third base coach and tag us out. So we always want to make sure we're taking our signs from the bag. So once we get our signs, there's two different ways that we can lead off. We can lead off going straight at third base. So if we lead off going to third base, straight across here, okay, we're just going to get a lead that is going to be comfortable for us and also dictated by the middle infield. So at this point right here, I can see the second baseman. I can watch him. If he comes closer to the bag, I can take a step back. If he's playing in the hole, okay, I can get a little bigger lead. Now, since I am up close to the base path, I'm not really going to be able to see the shortstop. I don't want to be looking back at the shortstop an awful lot. I'm going to rely on my third base coach to let me know if he's creeping in or not. If he's creeping in, you might hear something like careful or coming in, shortstop, something like that, to cue that runner that they should maybe give it a little check and maybe get a little bit closer to the bag. So leading off this way in the base path is pretty much straightforward. Once we get our comfortable lead then, just like our leads off of first, as that pitcher goes into the windup and throwing home, all right, we're going to get our secondary lead, which is a shuffle and shuffle out and get on that lead foot, that right foot, and be ready in case of a pass ball, wild pitch, or a base hit. We've got our weight shifted towards third base and we're ready to go. If the pitch is caught, okay, we're here, and then we can kind of wander back a little bit closer to second base just to be safe. The other type of lead that we can do off of second base is where we're going to walk off behind the bag. And we're going to start our leadoff process back here. Now this does a couple things. Number one, it gives us an even better look at that second baseman, but now we can see the shortstop even better. This helps with just the visual part of where the defenders are playing you. Now, being back here, obviously we're further away from third base, which is the ultimate goal. We always want to push the defense and get to the next base. So if we're going to start in this triangle type leadoff position, okay, we need to get back up to the base path where we were on the first one. So when I'm back here and I see the defense, everything like that, and I'm ready to go here, as that pitcher is getting ready to go in their windup, I'm going to start creeping up to the line. Alright, now this is going to do the same thing. I'm going to end up in the same spot. When that catcher catches the ball, I'm going to be right here on my lead foot in the same spot I was when I took my two secondary lead steps when I was just in the base path. Okay, some coaches say that, and some pitchers say that when a runner leads off back here, it looks as if they're closer to the bag than they actually are. So that's maybe one benefit as well, the optical illusion part of it. When I start back here, remember, I ultimately have to get to the baseline by the time that pitcher throws the ball. And now I'm here, I'm back even with third base, and again, pass ball, wild pitch, base hit, I'm ready to go to third base. So to review, leadoff number one, we get our lead here. As that pitcher goes in the windup and is releasing the ball, we take our two secondary lead steps on that front foot and we're ready to go to third base if we can. The second type, we're going to come out here kind of in a triangle formation. We're going to start back here. Gives us a little more vision especially to that shortstop. Again, even though we're back here, we're heavily relying on that third base coach because we don't want to be peeking at the infielders the whole time. We want to be watching what the pitcher does. But if we're back here, as that pitcher is going in his motion, going towards home plate, we need to be walking it up so that when the catcher gets to the home plate, again, we're in the exact same spot we would have if we would have done the first way, on our front foot, ready to go to third base if we can. So those are your two different ways that you can lead off of second base.